I believe EY thinks and knows that W. Morrissey is part of the cure.
I was not going to actually do it.
Bell rings, and look at that picture. EY sitting and watching. Collar and elbow time. Big Joe Doring and Eddie Edwards.
It's appropriate you said sitting and watching. He's watching his design play out. He's sitting there. He's the architect of everything that's happening in the ring right now.
I remember as a kid, I read comic books, Secret Wars, The Beyonder, and used to watch as everything unfolded.
And I'm getting word right now on Twitter. Impact is trending #2 worldwide right now. That's what Rebellion means. We are trending #2 in the world.
Thank you to the greatest wrestling fans out there, folks. This is something, again, that you have to be a part of. It's real and you feel it.
And I said it earlier today, that the eyes of the wrestling world are right here. And I guarantee this company is going to deliver in every match all the way to the main event.
Yeah. Do our little warning, because we're already live. Everybody, welcome to our special coverage. This was kind of like an unexpected coverage. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been talking so much about the different companies like AEW, WWE pay-per-views. Lance, we are here live to discuss.
The hell was that?
That was the HWR theme song popping up. We are here to talk about Impact Wrestling's pay-per-view, Rebellion. Now, there's a big significance we're going to be talking about Rebellion. It is because it is the first company besides AEW that will do a cross-brand for a championship. This is not the only championship. This is to unify 2 championships for 2 companies. 2 world champions haven't been heard of since the 1980s. Here we are. We're Rebellion, and I am Joseph Scoldred Knight from Scoldred's Realm, and I have the incomparable one himself, Lance Moss. Lance, welcome to the stream, buddy, and thanks for being part of this short notice.
Hey, no problem.
All right, so we are here live, and everybody, it's kind of a crazy, this is kind of crazy. 2 world champions, Kenny Omega, the world champion AEW, Rick Swann, the Impact, should I say the Unified, and TNA and Impact Wrestling's champion is going to defend their belts together. Lance, we're also looking at another big surprise with Big Cass, Lionel, and Angela Young. Thank you for guys liking the stream. Oh my God, we're starting to get the likes here. Thank you.
Right on, right on.
what we're looking at right now, it is Joe Doring, Diener, and Rhino. It was supposed to be Eric Young, but he was replaced by Big Cass. They're taking on James Storm, Chris Sabin, Eddie Edwards, and Willie Mack. Lance, I'm not sure how your Impact Wrestling knowledge is, but what do you think about this match so far?
Okay, I am more familiar with the first half of Impact Wrestling history. I know some of the people tonight, like, I think, doesn't Rosemary have a match tonight?
I'm going to tell you right now. Give me 1 second. Again, everybody, if you want to watch along, you have to order the Impact Wrestling's pay-per-view on the Fight Network. You can actually find it there. We are not going to share the streams. We are talking about it. We're offering our you could say our wisdom and commentary right here. So we're going to be watching this here. Let's see here. Let me see. No, actually, there is no Rosemary tonight.
Well, damn it.
Yeah. Now, ladies and gentlemen, X Division Championship, Josh Alexander did win the title against Ace Austin and TJP. So that match is done. That was a pre-show match that you guys could have watched over on YouTube. We're now watching this match. But I want to thank everybody for being part of the stream, and please toss your comments in here. We're just gonna have a little bit of fun here. This is not this is pretty much last minute, out of the minute, everything out of going. So we're kind of tossing this around.
Let's see if BBD is structurally sound.
Let me see. I know Willie Mack, Rhino. Oh God! And Chris Sabin from the Motor City Machine Guns.
Look at that. Pulls him into positions. Beautifully done. Storms up high. Storms up high. Left behind. Storms up high. Elbow drop.
And your boy right there, James Storm, just dropped an elbow, Lance.
He do what he do.
Well, here's Big Cass debuting on pay-per-view here. So again, we are on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. This is Hardcore Wrestling Radio in conjunction with Scoldrins Realm and Last Month's TV. Lance, toss everybody where they can find you real fast.
You can find me at youtube.com/LanceMossTV.
Awesome.
And every Tuesday night, me, Zoe, and whoever else decides to show up, shoot the shit for roughly 2.5, sometimes 3 hours. And guitar builds are coming. I assure people, they are coming.
Awesome. What about more Lance Moss Gourmet?
To be honest, that's probably going to have to be 2022.
Okay.
Because, well, cost.
Right now, Lance and I are watching the pay-per-view, TNA's pay-per-view, and it is, so far, this is the opening match, at least this is my knowledge, of the opening match for, I hate that. You see that, Lance? Do you see that?
The boys forming a mosh pit.
Yeah, I hate that when they do that. Seriously, I hate that when they do stuff like that because it doesn't make sense. Oh my God, that pisses me off.
Yeah.
Look at this, you see Chris Sabin.
It's not necessary. My God, I hate when they do that. And it's like you can easily tell everybody's looking.
Wait, when did Impact run at the Performance Center?
They're not at the Performance Center.
Does that not look like the empty arena Performance Center that you go to be used?
Well, yes, but All right, well, oh, the big man's coming in.
Willie, I've got one word for you. Uh-oh.
This has been a long time coming for Morrissey.
Like I said, the big main event, Rick Swann, Kenny Omega, united. This is for both world championships from AEW and Impact. You know, Lance, this is kind of a big thing here because we haven't seen a mix of this since, since what? The Jerry Lawler defending his AWA world title against Kerry Von Erich back, who had the World Class Championship title.
Something like that.
And that was back, I think, in 80-something, 90. My brain is not like 100% when it comes to that.
Honestly, the latest one I know of, which a lot of fans wouldn't know, is when Smoky Mountain was working with USWA.
Yeah, there you go.
But that was in the 90s. Not to give Joe a flashback.
Yep. Hey. Well, it looks like a Roadrunner S4. How you doing, buddy? He is on Twitch. Everybody, please give him a like and a subscribe and a follow. He is on Twitch. He's Roadrunner S4. Where's the face cam? I don't think I want to scare everybody today.
Okay, this match I'm actually kind of looking forward to.
Hold on, I think let me see if I can put my hit. There we go. My ugly push. Did I say push? Mush.
Keep your bush off of the camera, Joe.
Yeah, right. All right. So, oh wow. So we are looking at another match here.
After you beat Cardona.
There's radio silence. I'm not here to talk about Brian Myers. God, this guy's such a liar. Impact Wrestling is mine. I came here first to dominate. I've been doing it. You just had to copy me, huh? And for 18 years of your life. The one time I was going to do it on my own. I didn't come here to fight it. I don't want to fight it. But Brian, it's time to put up or shut up.
There you are.
You're just trying to get the rub. Rub from the most professional
All right.
you've been doing for the past 18 years.
Let me see here. We're gonna put the slideshow over here so you guys can see it. And again, you can see this on Fight Network. That's what I'm getting it from.
Clearly, man.
Oh, not a problem, my man. I will try to always stop by your stream and definitely give you support. You know, that's why we're here for, and that's what I am here for. I am looking to do this for everybody. And again, check out HWR chat room. We are also live.
It happens right here, right now. Rebellion is on the air, trending across the world.
Right.
The following contest set for one fall. Introducing first from Queens, New York, the most professional wrestler,
There we go.
Myers.
D'Lo Brown,
Ryan
from
Myers.
an athletic standpoint, from a footwork standpoint, from a hand speed standpoint, from a ring generalship standpoint, no one can find fault in Brian Myers.
Oh, okay, Cardona's partner.
Yeah.
Others the wrong.
Oh, ex-partner.
Ex-partner, I guess, yeah.
That's what keeps him down. That's what keeps pulling him
All right, so we're another match down.
Is he justified in this mood? Is he as good as he says he is and no one sees
Joe,
it?
can you hear the audio?
and we all see it.
You want the audio up?
He knows
No,
he's good,
can
and he's
they hear the audio that we're hearing?
Possibly. There. We'll probably be doing this a lot better anyway if we...
If it was more than just us knuckleheads in here.
Yeah. All right, so we are live here. Yeah, his Roadrunner said he heard it. Well, I don't think. Well, yeah, because then there'll be an issue. Again, we are watching this pay per view here, and what the hell, Lance, is Matt Cardona wearing? He's channeling his inner Splinter. No, not the Shredder. A Roadrunner. Road
I
Warrior.
was going to say a bad knockoff of the Road Warriors.
All right. Now, unfortunately, guys, we cannot put the sound.
Yeah, because we've had issues with that in the past, with accidentally stuff happening.
Yeah. But again, you can hear it on the pay per view. If you, like I said, you guys could watch the pay per view, and you can order it and listen to us. It is an exciting thing here. We're watching Brian Myers versus Matt Cardona. If you guys don't know them, they have a podcast. They still do, where they go around and they do collectibles. So this is, I guess, here they're meeting up. It's very interesting, Lance, that these two guys will be going against each other.
I mean, you think about the best. Well, that ain't too close of a friendly, but they say your closest friends you'll have the best in-ring chemistry with.
Absolutely. And again, folks, this was not planned. This is not a planned podcast. I just saw the pay-per-view. Somebody told me, yes, it's here. I thought I order it. Me and Lance are watching it right now. And since we're always talking about AEW and their pay-per-views, we always cover that. We always cover WWE's. We thought this would be interesting just to cover this show.
And I'm also going to say this. If this goes poorly, blame Joe.
Yeah, I wonder how long it'll take before we get banned and Rick gets a heart attack.
And I'll be like, boss, Joe did it.
Yeah, well, Lance, you're right. It looks like these guys are in a warehouse or a performance center. They have no fans. They have the crew and all that.
It'd be funny if Chelsea Green showed up in the crowd. Or just standing there.
Well, we
What?
have D'Lo
What?
Brown.
You're talking to the fan.
Yeah, we have D'Lo Brown commentating. I don't know who the other person is, but again, everybody, like, subscribe, and follow on our channels. Just do the hashtag. Go to Facebook in the group section, HWR chat room, where we will be talking about all the matches in tonight's Impact Rebellion. I'm more curious of how is this going to handle between the Impact World Champion Rick Swann taking on AEW's World Champion Kenny Omega. You gotta have a winner, you gotta have a loser. So with this, whoever pulls out the win, the loser has to remain in his federation, and know that the other person's, their title is now in another person's promotion. So, Lance, what do you think about something like that? Again, we know it has been done. Jerry Lawler has done it when he won the World Class Championship Wrestling title, and he had the AWA title.
And then, I actually grew up under the unified Southern Heavyweight belt.
Wow. I don't even remember who had that.
King.
Oh, okay. I stand corrected. But nobody has done it. Remember, WWE did do it at one time. Thank you, Rafael Flores, for liking the stream. Most appreciate, most love, most blah blah blah. Appreciate the love.
Easy for you to say, Joe.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm just sharing this around, and again, everybody, this is such a fun thing to do because we are watching this pay-per-view And it's right now it's just being Lance. Um, and
I told the rest of the crew to jump in, so if they do, they do. If they don't, well.
here we go. This match hasn't been that bad.
No?
You know, and it's funny, Lance, you know, here we are. We talk about AEW having multiple former WWE guys, and here is Impact with very much similar thing. They're recruiting WWE guys, too.
You know, Boss has always said this, and honestly, we pretty much agree. The talent in Impact has never been the issue. It's been the management.
Yeah, it is a definite. It is. It's always been one of those things that has been really, really surprising with the companies. But oh man, you know what? We're talking here. We're not sharing the stream. You can go check it out on the Fight Network. And it is not so far. I think we've seen 2 matches. It hasn't been that bad.
No.
For all our crucifying Impact, it hasn't been that bad yet. So I'm jinxing us, Lance.
You know, could it be that the WWE's been that bad that it just makes us just seem not that bad?
Right. When you see so much garbage, when you actually go to watch something else that you presume it's garbage, it is actually not garbage. But again, here are 2 promotions, Impact and AEW, that are working together and they're trying to promote. Lance, I got a question for you. What if Tony Khan owns both?
Well, that would explain what the hell they're going to do with that 3rd hour on Turner.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be something? Him keeping the brands separate, you know, Vince.
That a certain billionaire in the early 2000s should have done.
Brian Myers with a beautiful Macho Man elbow on Matt Cardona. Yeah. And he got a 2 count out of it. Then they did an outside spear. Brian did an outside spear in Cardona and all that. You know, we joke about Impact Wrestling's history. It hasn't had the greatest history. They're like what would you call it? I think, Lance, the proper analogy is the redheaded stepchild of wrestling.
One of them.
So, well, there you go. I forgot what's that called. I know that's Christian Cage's move. And that's another.
That's what I call a near fall.
Yeah, exactly. We got a 2 count. Matt Cardona surprise.
I know Christian Cage called it an unprettier.
There you go. It's the unprettier. We'll just name it the unprettier. There we go. And again, everybody, watching us live as we burn ourselves here. I think watching horrible pay-per-views, WWE pay-per-views.
That's what we do!
Yeah. So I think after watching so many bad pay-per-views, we're actually willing to put this show on. And Lance, AEW, WWE has done already shows with fans in it, WrestleMania. Impact, AEW has done. Whoa! Uh-oh.
Is that a work or is that a shoot?
I think that's a shoot. I think that's a work. I don't think that's. Uh-oh, no. Well, referee did the crossed arms. Let's see how it looks on the instant replay. Well, his knee gave out. So Well, it looks Matt Cardona is down. For you guys who are just listening in,
And that's got to be brutal. If this is a shoot, that's got to be murder for Brian.
Brian Myers right there.
Because that's legit his best friend.
Yeah. Oh,
It's a work.
It's a work. Here we go.
Good spot, though.
Yeah, it very convincing spot. You know, why are you signaling the man can't get up, you idiot? Well, now he has to try to get up.
Boinky.
Well, there is that charging clothesline and a 3 count for Brian Myers. All right, so we got another match. The matches are coming really fast now, everybody. Brian Myers has defeated his former partner, Matt Cardona. Big Cass, who replaced Eric Young, defeated with Joe Diener and Rhino, defeated James Storm, Chris Sabin, Eddie Edwards, and Willie Mack.
Okay, somebody tell me something. How long do TNA shows normally go? Pay-per-view wise?
2 hours, maybe? I don't think they even have that.
Oh, okay.
Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches left. So this is a 7-match card. We have 2 knockout championships, the Impact World Tag Team Championship. There's Tony Khan. There's
Jerry Lynn.
Yeah, Tony Schiavone and Audrey Edwards. I don't know what they're there.
The best wrestling referee you're going to see on an Impact pay-per-view ever. One of our top officials.
I'm gonna, guys. I'm gonna
referee a world championship.
There we go. Lance, I had to put the sound on because I want to hear this. But I'm sorry, fans, but you guys can't hear this. Uh-oh, this is already screwed up.
Here we go again with some bullshit.
All right, so back with the sound, everybody. Tony Khan just arrived in Impact with Tony Schiavone and Jerry Lynn, and they brung referee Audrey Edwards because I give her big kudos. She is one of the hardest working referees I've ever seen, and that's saying a lot, you know. All right, I guess we have the Knockouts Championship, Tag Team Championship. When did Alicia Fox get here, Lance?
After she left, or after she got fired from WWE.
Oh my God, Jazz! Jazz!
Hang on 1 second.
Jazz looks horrible. Jazz looks horrible with that bald head. I think that's Jazz. Yes, it is.
I could have sworn she retired.
She did. I think this is old because there are 2 other people that are going to be taking on, which is really funny because this is for the Knockouts Tag Team Championship. Kira Hogan and Tasha Steelz, the Women's Tag Team Champions, taking on Jordan Grace and Rachel Ellering. If you don't know who Rachel Ellering is, she is the daughter of Precious Paul Ellering, the manager of the Road Warriors. So, and I'm guessing that's her in Redlands.
You know what's funny? She kind of looks like one of my nieces.
No, I don't think I don't think that's her. Let me see here.
No, I'm pretty sure that's not my niece. I'm just saying she kind of favors one of my nieces.
No, I'm just saying. I don't think that was Rachel Ellering. I think that was Jordan Grace. Let's see. One's got to look like their daddy, Precious Paul Ellering. So I can't tell. I think that one is the one with the black hair.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Rachel Ellering's the
Yeah.
one with the,
Yeah.
You know, Lance, we talk about many times on this podcast that we have a lot of people who have moved on, you know, who has like second generation, third generation, Cody Rhodes, you know, Dustin Rhodes. We have, you know, Tessa Blanchard, daughter of Tully Blanchard. You know, we have, Brian Pillman Jr., who's the son of Brian Pillman.
Which they need to quit calling him Flying Brian Pillman Jr. That's just an albatross that he does not need. That's like calling Charlotte the Nature Girl.
Yeah, don't push her. She might be. Charlotte's going away. She's going to be gone to do some surgery. She's getting her dental work done.
Oh, I thought she was getting that gender reassignment surgery done.
No, I think Andrade's happy with getting it in the end.
Ole!
Yeah.
I heard they got married.
Only to get him his green card.
Azul?
Jordan Grace. My God, look at that face. That's like a big birth. I don't think she knows how to work. She's not like bad looking. I think she's like a little powerhouse, you know?
Yeah.
And here is Rachel Ellering. And yep, you can tell she looks like her daddy.
Yeah.
Now, Rachel Ellering is still new in professional wrestling as far as I know. She is... Wait a minute. Somebody else is coming out. No. Somebody else is coming out. Is it Jazz? I can see Jazz turning against... Wow, Jazz is chubby, isn't she, Lance? Holy crap.
Okay, Jazz could beat the hell out of me. So Jazz is just fine perfectly the way she is.
Yeah, little Jordan Grace almost looks like a Dana Brooke.
Yeah.
She's kind of like stocky.
Up like this. Jazz trained one of my buddies. You do not fuck with her.
Oh yeah, no. That's like you know, fucking around with Miss Jackie. If you guys don't know Miss Jackie, please Google her. She is awesome.
Look up Jacqueline, Miss Jackie, Miss Texas.
Yep.
Hey, I'm from Memphis. What do you expect?
All right. And again, everybody, you know, you're listening to Lance Moss and myself, Joseph Scoldren, here on Hardcore Wrestling Radio's coverage of Impact Wrestling's Rebellion 2021. It is on the Fight Network, so make sure you go on and check them out. Again, we're kind of almost breaking taboo here because Lance, we never cover it TNA or Impact Wrestling.
Yeah, long story short, me and Joe were bored. That's about it. I mean, if we're being straight up, I mean, let's just call it a spade here, you know?
Yeah, let's just say that because that's the only thing I think that's the best way to say it here because honestly, I think we're looking at just trying to see what we could do, and I think the best thing to say right now is we're trying to capture. Look at this! Oh my God, it's like two powerhouses.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I gotta say that's kind of to the extent of Rachel Ellering because her father's a really, oh my God, that little Jordan Grace, that was horrible from you. She couldn't even hold her up. You know, this is kind of like two bruisers. But like I was saying, Jordan Grace works out because her daddy, even from young, had a phenomenal build. You know, the Road Warriors were huge, big guys. But Precious Paul Ellering also can get in there and fight because he had the build. He wasn't Jimmy Hart.
You know, I think one of the this is actually a little bit of piece of trivia. Where was one of the last place? One of the last places Paul Ellering worked as an in-ring guy and not as a manager.
Yeah.
Where was it, Joe?
Oh God. I'm trying to think if it was in somewhere in the South. Wasn't it in Georgia where he blew out both his knees?
Now that's where the injury happened. He worked two places after that, and I can't remember if one was before the other or the other was before the one.
Well, like I said, I think it is the. Oh my God! I think it was the. Shit. Oh, my wrestling trivia, and I'm not gonna do Google because that's kind of lame. Oh God, I'm sorry, Lance. My brain is not good.
Here and Florida.
Okay.
I can't remember if he came here from Florida or vice versa because I know Memphis and the Florida territory did trade talent back and forth a few times.
Okay. Who knows? Like I said, it's very weird. Yeah, definitely. I honestly, I don't even remember it as much. Trying to think where. So, and if you're wondering, my wife is watching Dark Shadows. If you probably can hear it.
I don't know if you've been keeping up with what A&E is doing.
Hardly.
Well, basically, they're running a bunch of wrestlers' biographies. Like, they got the Andre documentary.
Yes.
Last week, they did Stone Cold. Tonight, they've got Piper's documentary for 2 hours. I think next week might be HBK. Next week's HBK. And just a bunch of the legends of the ring are getting 2-hour biographies.
All right, Jordan Grace did the hot tag to Rachel Ellering, and she's taking out both Kiera Hogan and Tasha Steele. Now, here's the thing, though. Don't think that I say Kiera Hogan and you think, oh, yeah, brother. No, it's not that type of Hogan. One is a Sasha Banks wannabe, and the other one...
Well, one is Hulk Hogan, and the other one would get majorly offended by Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Unless Horace married a black chick or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Put it like this. There's the one girl looks like... I think that's Kiera Hogan. I gotta say, she looks like Sasha Banks met Alicia Fox. That's who I think it reminds me of with that. Oh, God, Lance!
Damn.
Yeah. Oh no, it's almost.
Damn it.
I know. We just got a good boob shot there. So
Yeah.
yeah. Let's see here. That's just me, Lance.
I
Trying
know.
to see if they're around. All right. Here we go. I don't know what you would call these two girls, you know, but
Women, Joe.
I think this is the I don't know, the I guess the street girls. I don't know. I gotta say it's kind of cool to see these two. They kind of remind me too much. Like I said, Sasha Banks, and
who?
oh my god, and Alicia Fox. Okay, Botch. Did you notice that, Lance?
Botchamania.
That was, I don't know. Ooh, that's a bouncy booty. Wow, another. No wonder they don't.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Here we go again.
Stage dive.
Yeah, the two girls looking. I hate that. I really do hate that. When everybody gets together and they go, "Oh, she's coming, or he's coming," and you're wondering to yourself, "Move,
Yeah.
move," or do it at the last moment. Make the jump at the last moment. All right, little Jordan.
Or study some of the greats when it comes to being able to catch people when they're jumping off doing a move like that. Like Nash could catch somebody from a mile a damn way.
Yeah. Boy, this match is a roadblock right here. This is just plain horrible.
Yep.
This knockouts tag match is horrible. These two teams are just plain bad. You know. Here, seriously, I think this is just extremely bad. Their timing is off.
Thank God.
Is it over? Oh my God, it is over. Thank God! The odd pairing team. The odd pairing team won. Let me just say thank God it is over. Alright, here are your new Knockouts Tag Team Champions, Jordan Grace and Rachel Ellering. Again, not a great match at all. Not a great match at all. Wow, you can see Tommy Dreamer's getting old.
I'm sorry, but I hope Rich Swann jobs tonight. Some of the things he's done in the past are unexcusable.
Yep. But, you know, this is professional wrestling, and this is an era where we ignore certain things.
I'm sorry, right's right, wrong's wrong, and I just can't. Certain things I just cannot let slide. And what he did, I would like to see him try that shit with Mia Yim now.
Oh,
Her fiance would beat his ass.
Well, and again, you know, it is what it is, and unfortunately, Um, you know, like I said, I don't know. I think this has gotten to the scenario here where, oh my God.
Damn!
That was a big boy.
No, that boy's fluffy.
Yeah. I think that is beyond fluffy.
No, that's damn. What Gabriel Iglesias say? There's 5 levels of fatness: big, fluffy, husky, fluffy, and damn. He's damn.
Yeah, right. All right. So this is Sammy Callahan will be taking on Trey Miguel.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So we're watching the build up to that. You know, with a name like Trey Miguel, you need to make a better name for yourself. You know. But all right, so we're down. We're down another match. Again, just to recap, Big Cass. Yes, I did say Big Cass. Joe Daring Diener and Rhino defeated the team of James Storm, Chris Sabin, Eddie Edwards, and Willie Mack.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Brian Myers defeated Matt Cardona, his former tag team partner. The horrible team of Jordan Grace and Rachel Ellering defeated the other horrible team of Kira Hogan and Tasha Steele for the Knockouts Tag Team Championship. Josh Alexander won a 3-way match, a triple threat match against Ace Austin and TJP to become the X Division champion. So we're kind of 4 away now.
Yeah, it looked like this might go 2 hours.
Oh, yeah. And again, everybody, thanks for tuning in. We are 40 minutes into the podcast. And so far, we'll see how this match holds up. Sammy Callahan looks like he's really putting a lot into this character. And I don't have a problem with that, So, I do think the reverse hat ball cap is kind of redundant for a character he's trying to portray. Alright, so we got Jobber 1 versus Jobber 2. And it's
in a last man standing match.
Yeah. I just looked at Trey Miguel. Doesn't he almost look like Finn Balor's little brother?
Yeah, Finn Balor mixed like Ricochet.
Yeah, there you go, more Ricochet. So, and again, everybody, we don't know the histories of these guys. We don't know the stories. This is kind of a introduction of Impact. And what better way to do it? Go ahead, Lance.
I know Sammy is a deathmatch guy.
Yeah, him I know. And I'm not really into that. I think that's kind of a waste of your time. I don't know. Lance, go ahead.
I like old school death matches, like stuff from FMW or ECW or some of the early days of CZW.
Yeah, again, I'm not a big guy of death matches. Basically their version of death matches is light bulbs and broken glass and all that. That's not wrestling. But we both know now, Lance, that Trey Miguel knows how to fall because Sammy Callahan just threw him over the top rope straight down to the floor.
And I just like pointing this out for people. Everybody knows the birthplace of hardcore is in a little town called Tupelo, Mississippi, and in a territory called Memphis.
Yep, actually, that's where
Just
it first
like
began.
pointing that out.
Yep. That's where it first began. Terry Funk and Jerry the King Lawler was the first one to really start that. So.
Yes. Tupelo concession stand was
That was a tag team match, wasn't it? Was Bill Dundee?
It was actually post a tag match. They had the match, and then they decided to brawl all over the place in the concessions, or all over. It was Wayne Ferris, y'all would know him as Honky Tonk Man, and his partner, I'm not sure, versus Dundee and Lawler. Which, if you look closely, you can see Jerry Jarrett getting the tail out of the cash register so that they wouldn't mess with the money.
Oh yeah.
But what you're talking about is actually the first ever empty arena match.
Yep, there you go. All right, match has been more outside. A lot of flippity flip moves from Trey, Sami Callihan. Again, really showing his metal. Oh God! Speaking about metal, Lance.
Yeah. And, fun fact about that Terry Funk King match, that was the first ever 5-star match.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the other best Southern hardcore match I've ever seen had to have been the Sheep Herders, we know them as the Bushwhackers, taking on the Fantastics in a barbed wire cage match.
Oh, they did that all over the damn place.
Oh, yeah.
Hell, if you want a brutal Southern wrestling match, anything Jerry the King Lawler versus Bill Superstar Dundee, those guys would beat the bejesus out of each other.
Yep, absolutely.
I've actually ran into Bill a couple of times.
That's awesome. See, I think the only actual Southern worker was, besides my mentor Eddie Gilbert. Oh God, what the hell is he doing?
Did they forget to pay the light bill?
Oh, that would be horrendous. I think he just tripped a wire. Sami Callihan, I'm sorry, grabbing a rolling trunk, and he must have had tapped some wires, because the wires almost power bombed him. Sami Callihan just power bombed Trey Miguel on that rolling equipment cart, and like I said, it is really, really. We're seeing a lot of pain here. I think so far it's Sami Callihan's ahead in points, Lance.
Yeah. Now, you mentioned Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert.
Yes, sir.
When you were a booker, would you have booked his brother, Dangerous Doug?
Is it, you're talking about pre-Dark Patriot days or after Dark Patriot days?
When he was Dangerous Doug Gilbert.
Out of respect for Eddie, yes. Would I
but
have
you
done
know,
it?
because I do what style of wrestling Dangerous did.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Zoe?
What's up?
Hey, Zoe.
Hey. Man.
I'm gonna pause. Everybody's watching live here on HWR. She is the Vicious Vixen from Kentucky Zone Wrestling. She is Zoe Nightshade.
You know it. You know it. I probably won't get to stay on long, but I'm here.
Oh my!
And she's also my co-host on Tuesday nights.
There you go. I
Yes,
was gonna
indeed.
bring that up. I think Sammy Callahan just went and tried to be a dentist there.
Oh, God almighty.
All right. All right. So we are covering Impact Wrestling's Rebellion 2021. It is tonight is a very important match because not. Oh my God. You know what? I'm sorry. I cannot understand why people do that. Throw a chair at someone. You know that. Yes, it's hardcore, but that could cause a lot of concussion.
I
Yeah.
understood why Sabu did it.
Because Sabu's a freak.
And his uncle was the original Sheik, so.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we are back here. Trey Miguel, I call him the little Ricochet's brother. He is getting a beating from Sammy Callahan, and right now Sammy's just brung out all the chairs. He's got a table. Zoe, again, I was saying before, how tonight's pay-per-view is super important because it is the first ever title for title that we have not seen since the 80s, maybe late 80s, 90s, where Kenny Omega defends the AEW World Heavyweight Championship against Rick Swann, who has the unified Impact Wrestling and TNA Wrestling world titles. So whoever wins is going to be the champion of both promotions.
Well, I would want Kenny Omega to win it. I'm not a Kenny Omega fan. Good guy, he needs to get a new stylist on top of it because he looks horrible. But I would rather Kenny win than Rich Swann just because the obvious, I don't support a woman beater.
That's exactly why I do not. Same thing.
Yeah, that's going to come down to, is the company going to... obviously, the company thought of him highly to give him a belt. They probably overlooked what happened to give him this belt. Any promoter who hands a championship to an individual has to be, honestly, you have to think highly of that individual to give it to him. But I think in this case, Lance, I think they misjudged it.
Mm-hmm. Now, I do have a dream match. Rick Swann versus Keith Lee.
Oh, God.
In a shoot match.
Oh!
Ew, what the friggin' frig? Ow!
Ow.
That popped his back.
All
He's
right.
gonna need to do some DDP yoga to stretch that out.
Let me try to explain what just happened, everybody, because again, we're not streaming the pay-per-view. You can see it live on the Fight TV. Sammy Callahan picked up Trey Miguel and slammed him on a table leg. Now, when you flip a table over and you open it up, you have the table, the legs up in a spot in the middle. Well, he slammed him in that spot in the middle. So that had, well, and Sammy actually braced him, if you notice that. But my God,
He damn near broke him in half.
He's gonna break him in half.
Trey Miguel must have 2 concussions right now because he's been smacked in the chair twice the hard way.
That's it's like with Sammy Callahan. All there is the hard way.
Yeah.
And there's another chair throw. That time, at least he blocked it. See, I like the character, the look, but I am not a fan of the super hardcore wrestling. You know, I'm not saying he should be a technician like Bret Hart, but you know, hardcore should not always have to be the way you live. You know.
Exactly. Add some variety.
So
that's how I see it. Add a little variety to your matches, to your career.
Yep. Oh, well.
All one thing.
Botchamania.
Yep, another botch. Ladies and gentlemen, Sammy Callahan tried to do almost a pile driver through the table with Trey Miguel, but the table did not break. And I can tell you why, because it's not a gimmick table.
No, they slid off the damn thing.
Yep.
God.
And both legs are broken on that table, so it's unusable unless you stack it in the corner,
which
most likely you're gonna have to do.
My promoter would be having a shit fit. I mean, he'd be going off. Go freaking kill him, son of a bitch.
Yeah, I would say a current match I would like to see is not a dream match, but I would like to see Big Willie Mack taking on Keith Lee.
Oh.
Both guys are the same similar size, similar styles. Now, I know matches like that are stinker matches, but these guys have heart, and they would try to make the best match possible.
Honestly, the battle of the big guys, it depends on the guys.
Yes.
Like, I still don't understand why the hell people want to see Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar.
Unless you want to see it as an MMA battle.
No, there are people that want to see it as a wrestling match.
No,
why?
I would not want to. So, all right.
That's basically Goldberg Lesnar 3.0 or 4.0.
Here we go. Here we go again. Another table on the outside. Sammy Callahan and Trey on metal steps, which has been turned up sideways. So Cammy looks like Trey.
And sticking straight up his candy ass.
Yeah, right. Here we go. Oh my God, no! Oh, he got him by the
huevos.
Yeah.
Well,
he had him by the. What? Oh my God! Oh, another botch, Lance. Another botch.
Dude, that's all Impact is botch. Botch, botch, botch.
Who is sponsoring this? Botchamania?
Yeah, well, we just saw again. Wait a minute. Did he just put him underneath the steps? Sammy Callahan just pinned. Well, he's holding Trey Miguel down with the ladder, and the referee's this is a lights out match. But it's hard to tell if he's actually under there. I think he's going to come up, Lance. But last moment, he's going to push him up. Yep, here we go. I called it. All right, if that was a bulldog, that was weird.
Mm-hmm.
But Trey Miguel out of nowhere ran up, grabbed Sammy Callahan by the head and bulldogged him through the table.
It was almost like the acid drop that Spike Dudley would do.
Yeah, but Spike did it better. These two are horrible. You know, we had two good matches. We had a horrible tag match, a knockout tag team title match, and we're having a lousy last man standing match. And the winner is it Trey Miguel? Or is the match over? Yeah, I guess it is. All right, this match is over. Trey Miguel is the winner of this last man standing match. And all I can say is goddamn thank you. It's about time. There he is, Rick Swann being interviewed. You can see he has the old TNA Heavyweight Championship and the current Impact Wrestling Championship. Again, he is the unified champion. This is going to be interesting because Lance, from what I understand, is whoever wins this match tonight not only gets both belts from this promotion, but will be heading to New Japan to face. I don't know who the champion is, but it'll be going on to challenge for the New Japan Wrestling Championship over there.
That just tells me who's going to win.
Yep. And also, they'll be going to AAA to challenge their belt. Now, that's got to be something because this is... I haven't seen nothing like that since Ric Flair back in the old NWA days. You know. So
I'm sorry. You just telling me that tells me Kenny's got this.
Well, again, we'll see what happens. We got to suspend belief here. We have 3 matches left. We have the Impact World Tag Team Champions, Finn Juice. I said that. That's who they are. They're the defending champions, and they'll be taking on the Good Brothers. Knockouts Women's Champion, Deonna Purrazzo, who I know, will be taking on Tennille Dashwood. And then finally, Kenny Omega versus Rick Swann. So... And again, this was kind of a last-minute thing. We all threw it together. I had to drag Lance into this. Got to make him suffer.
Yeah, damn it! Don't pull my hair next time.
So somebody told me that there's an Impact pay-per-view coming on, so I said, let me just see. I wanted to give it a chance because they do have some good people there, and I do want to see what they have in store. It's been
less painful than a WWE show, I'll be straight up.
Yeah. I'm going to set some coffee. So, Lance, you want to take over, you and Zoe? You can also promote your Lance Moss Coffee with Friends.
Well, that's right. Every Tuesday night, me, Zoe, Steve, and sometimes Steve when he ain't got other stuff to do, and everybody and whoever else decides to jump in, we go live for... about 2 hours or 3 hours, depending on how good the conversation is, or until Zoe's meds kick in.
Yep.
So, Zoe, promote a certain vixen of the nightmare variety.
Yes. If you go on the Nightmare Vixen over on Facebook, every Thursday night at 9 p.m., I go live with a scary story or creepypasta.
And half the time, if the content is not gross or food related, you can catch me in the side chat.
Did you check it out this last time?
Dude, I was so damn sleep deprived, I missed it.
You was gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, did you watch a new Mortal Kombat?
I don't have HBO Max, but I've heard mixed reviews.
I didn't like it. I did not like it.
I've seen some previews. They could have done a better job casting Shang Tsung.
Dude, like, the previews is what made me want to watch it, and I actually watched it. I mean, it's just...
You wish you wouldn't have
watched
watched
it. They didn't even do the daggone tournament.
Do what?
They didn't even do the tournament. There's no Shao Kahn. There's no Quan Chi. Nothing. Just
Do we at least got Liu Kang?
yeah, you got Liu Kang.
Johnny Cage?
No.
What the fucking fuck?
Like, how can you have a Sonya without Johnny Cage?
Yeah.
They were about having Jack's arms ripped off by Sub-Zero. Mainly, it was basically,
bullshit.
Yeah, it was bullshit. And dude, I'm having a brain fart right now because my meds are kicking in. Shang Tsung. It was mainly Shang Tsung sending his people down to basically kill all the Earth Realm fighters. I'll tell you that I fell asleep through parts of it.
What the hell is Gallows wearing?
Yeah, he needs a new stylist as well.
And why is he wanting to dress like Captain Lou Albano?
I don't know. It's so weird. I actually put Kevin to work this weekend.
Nice.
Made him go in there. I finally got one of those Roku things for the bedroom. We already have one in the living room.
Yeah.
Set him in there, made him hook that crap up, and then add all my channels and log me in. Took him about an hour to do it. It just means I get to listen to music again while I fall asleep.
Now, do you have your passwords?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, made sure I got those. And then, given the fear of what yesterday was, I made him take me to Corbin.
Can't blame you.
I was like, I'm not playing with that. And was I packing? Absolutely.
Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. Hell no.
We was leaving, and I ran back into the bedroom and grabbed that little pistol. He goes, what are you going to do with that thing? I was like, somebody try something, I'm going to blow their dick off.
Uh-huh.
He's like, okay. I ain't going to argue with a woman with a gun.
Smart man. I, for once, don't have coffee.
I got coffee.
I don't drink coffee.
Yeah.
Well, Zoe, you shouldn't. It'll stunt your growth.
I know, right? Cigarettes already started. I don't want coffee to do the job completely.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Finn. We got Finn Juice versus the Good Brothers. I don't know, Lance.
Yeah. I'm wanting the Good Brothers to win this.
Yep, and again, we don't know.
Who the hell these other guys are?
Yeah, we don't know the story, circumstances. They got matching outfits. I give them that.
Grab something real quick. And you gotta
Well, Joe, so did the Mulkey brothers.
I better watch the Mulkeys. They did have that one win after all those losses.
Yeah.
But refresh my memory, Lance. Who did they beat?
The Midnight, I believe. I do believe it was the Midnight Express.
Yeah, because I know it ain't the Andersons they beat. Monkey Mania is on its way.
Yeah. You know who they should have had be their manager?
Who's that?
Your darling dream girl, Miss Atlanta Lively.
Oh, God. Ronnie Garvin and drag.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's not being him being, well, Joe.
Hey!
Hey, Joe, tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, well. That's why I am the heel
That's the
of
legit
this.
Gimmick.
Yeah. I am the heel of this group.
Aren't we all kind of
Heelish?
Yeah.
Yeah. Zoe's our enforcer.
Oh, yeah.
You can tell she's our enforcer. She keeps poor John Moxley locked up all the time.
Shove in there. I'll make those restraints tighter.
See? My God. You know, I gotta give it to him. He's working with these two young guys, these smaller guys. You know, he's taking their moves, Lance.
Yeah.
You know, Zoe, while we watch this match here, anything coming up from Kentucky's Own Wrestling?
Yeah, we'll be back in Shotville on May the 8th.
Okay, you probably want to check out KZW on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
You want to tell what it?
Yep, and that show's a very special show that is for, all those that have served this country. That's also a farewell show to one of the guys who's having to take a brief time out from wrestling because he's joining the military.
Wow.
I can respect that.
Yeah.
I think after watching this pay-per-view, we should join the military so we can start legally carrying guns to kill these people.
Joe, Zoe and I live in the South. We already do.
Yep.
Damn it.
Hey, Joe, come move to Knoxville.
Oh, hell no. Well, I could probably go up there now. I look a lot different compared to the way I have my Joey Knight outfit would not fit, but Zoe, do you think these two guys here, not Gallows and Anderson, but Finn Juice, will have issues with their barbers? Because they got the worst hairstyles I've ever seen.
I think their barbers went on strike.
I think their barber might have been Brutus Beefcake.
Well, guys, I hate to do it, but I gotta hop off here and get stuff ready for school and work tomorrow.
All right.
So I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Nice.
Alone again, naturally.
Yeah.
All right, Lance. You know what? I'm going to give you this. I'm going to put you on the hot seat real fast. What do you think about the pay-per-view so far?
Honestly, better than the shit we've watched in WWE for the almost the past year.
Yeah. When it comes to like Impact, I don't even remember the last Impact Wrestling pay-per-view I've ever watched. So I think the last time I ever saw it, there was Sting was still in there and Kurt Angle and Booker T. So besides that, I don't even remember if there's anybody else.
I've watched a few, but few and far between, man.
Yeah. Beautiful back elbow on Luke Gallows by, I guess, Finn or Juice. And now the tag is made to Carl Anderson. And Carl Anderson, there you go, the hot tag on, I guess, Juice. With that weird haircut, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's a weird haircut, man. I'm sorry. See, now that was a good jump over the top.
Yeah. Now, something we need to talk to Boss about. Are we covering doing live reaction to Blood and Guts? I know we talked about it.
That's the AEW pay-per-view, right?
No, it's AEW Wednesday night, but it's the War Games show.
Oh hell yeah! I'll do it.
I'm in. I know we talked about it, but it really wasn't set in stone.
Yeah, I honestly wouldn't mind, and let's do a quick prop right here. Guys, everybody who's listening in onto this podcast right here, this Wednesday night, the Hardcore Crew will be live again, and we'll offer our reactions and comments for AEW's Blood and Guts. We're gonna see what happens. We haven't done a live reaction show like this where we talk about the moves and everything in quite some time. And again, you can check us out on the group section in Facebook, HWR chat room. We are watching this tag team match. This is for the tag team championship. Finn Juice, yes, that's their name. Or I should just call them the fucked up haircutters. Taking on the Good Brothers, Anderson and Gallows. And looks like Finn Juice is having their way on Anderson, and they just did the beautiful axe and smash decapitation elbow from the second row. Luke Gallows broke that up, and he got clothesline over the top.
Does Finn Juice not sound like a tag team that should be made up of who? Damn it, Juventud and Finn Balor.
Yeah, I know, right? Hoovy Juice. Should have been Hoovy Juice.
Fuck.
Yeah, Lance, I know the pay-per-view is bad, but...
No, I just... Spit went down the wrong tube.
Oh, here we go.
Bye-bye.
Bam. Beautiful move right there from the... Oh! I thought that was 3.
Mm-hmm.
That was 2 75ths.
2 and 15/16.
Yeah. All right. The Good Brothers lost their tag titles to Finn Juice, so Finn Juice tonight defending it, and it doesn't look good right now. Well, here comes... I gotta say, I don't know which one is what. Oh, small package! Oh! Well, let's get the confirmation before we say anything. Yes! Finn Juice with a beautiful roll-up. Small package on Luke Gallows by fucked up haircutter number 2. an egg or two. And they retain the Impact Tag Team Championship. You know, Lance, that's got to be a big blow to Kenny Omega's group, because remember they were supposedly the belt collectors, and they lost now a tag team title, unless the Young Bucks go for it and they might unify the world tag titles, but we will not know. We're now backstage with Don Callis being interviewed, talking about the hot dogs that he just had outside with Kenny Omega. You know, they were sniffing wieners. You think she'll probably want to sniff some wieners, Lance?
I'd let her sniff mine.
All right. Again, we're 1 hour, 25 minutes into this. William May, thank you for liking the stream. We are talking about, let me just put that out here. We are talking about Impact Wrestling's pay-per-view Rebellion 2021. Again, you can check it out on the Fight Network. We are offering our instant reactions and comments throughout the pay-per-view. We are 1 hour into it. Let me go over the matches for you and give you the winners. Josh Alexander he won the X Division Championship in a 3-way match against Ace Austin TJP. Knockouts Tag Team Championship, Jordan Grace and Rachel Ellering are the new Impact Tag Champs. Trey Miguel beat Sami Callihan, last man standing match. Big Cass, yes, Big Cass, with Joe Deering and Diener and Rhino, defeated the team of James Storm, Chris Sabin, Eddie Edwards, and Willie Mack. And then finally, Brian Myers defeated Matt Cardona basically that was the battle of the best friends. And we just seen Finn Juice, I am not lying, that's their name, Finn Juice, defeat the Good Brothers, Luke Anderson and Carl Anderson. We are down to 2 matches now left. And it is, we still got the Knockouts Championship, which is their version of a women's championship. Dana Perrazzo, who was in NXT, is the current Knockouts champion, should be taking on Tennille Dashwood, who, Lance, I believe she was in WWE as well, right? She was some other name.
Yeah, she was, Emma.
Oh, Emma, there you go. So we have that, and then we have the main event, to unite 2 promotions world championships. The winner of this match walks away as the world champion. It is AEW's champion Kenny Omega taking on Impact World Champion Rick Swann. So that in itself is going to be an interesting match here. And we have Dana Perrazzo, who's a damn good worker. Why WWE let her go is beyond me, but WWE has not made any good decisions lately, Lance. I guess, Lance, if you leave WWE, at least you can get some trash bags sent to your house.
Yeah, and then get the dude that sends your stuff in the trash bag gets fired.
Supposedly, because we... Oh, there go Rosemary. Well, it was.
Rosie, baby.
I don't know who was that in the ground there, but...
That's Jessica Havoc.
Okay. All right. There you go, former Emma. At least she's come a long way from that boop 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 boop.
I'd let her boop 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 boop.
we go. All right, we're coming down to the Knockouts Championship. It's hard for me to say which one is the actual babyface and heel going into this. Here comes Emma, Tennille Dashwood. Oh, well, it's her, I guess her associate,
Or something.
Caleb. All right. Hey, I'm kind of, let's see here. Yeah, Tennille Dashwood with Caleb. I don't know who Caleb is, but we all know who Tennille is. She is the former Emma from NXT, WWE.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't impressed with her before. I think she let's see how well she's done now, because her wrestling career hasn't been that great. I think the last gimmick she had was Emelina back in the WWE.
Yeah, that did not work.
To say the least. Now, coming down to the aisle with some ugly women. Oh, Susan and Kimberly. Here is the Knockouts women's, or should I say Knockouts champion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is the Deanna Purrazzo. See, I would like to see. Damn! I just forgot her name, because this is how memorable some of these people are. What's your favorite girl from here, Lance?
Rosemary.
There you go. Rosemary chimes, and what I forgot the rest of the song. You know, I would like to see Rosemary team with Abaddon. Wow, would that be a freaking tag team?
Oh, God. Hell yeah.
Hey, if you want to do real cross promotion, you have Rosemary, Abaddon, and Nikki Cross team up.
That'd be too much crazy for one.
Well, looks like Deanna Purrazzo has put in a little weight, especially around the rear end section.
Not that that's a bad thing.
Yep.
Some women wear it well, some women don't.
Exactly. Nice chain wrestling there from Deanna Purrazzo. Purrazzo is a really good chain worker. The former Emma, it's holding out pretty well.
Then again, this just started, so it could get worse.
Yes. All right, well, match is back in the ring. So far, Emelina Tennille is holding out really well against Deanna Purrazzo. 1, 2, reversal. Here we go. 1, 2, kick out. Like I said, Lance, so far, match has been pretty. Let's see. I think that was a botch, wasn't it? No. All right. Tennille is hooked on almost like a crab by Deanna Purrazzo, and I think that was a botch, wasn't it, Lance?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what Dana Purrazzo's moveset is.
Well, I think from what she was supposed to do, I think she was going to snap her into the turnbuckle, but she needed to get a little closer for it to happen, and that did not happen, and she bounced it right off.
Well, see, something like that, wouldn't that be more Emma's responsibility to give her a little bit of a signal when she's close enough?
Yes, but I think in this instance, I don't think they knew how far to get it. Like, you can't just say, closer! We're not
Or,
there yet.
mm.
Yeah. I think the communication was off there, but all right. Dana Perrazzo in command of this match wraps up Tennille Dashwood, the former. Whoa.
Damn. All right.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Exactly. Cameraman was really good on that boob shot. It's funny because both girls are heels, you know, and they're actually, you know, they have people at ringside, so, you know, we'll have to see how it goes. But so far it's been mostly Dana Perrazzo in command, and they've been going at it back and forth. Look at this. Like I said, Dana Perrazzo has really put on a little bit weight, but she looks good with the weight. It's not like she's a stick, not like a Sasha Banks, who looks like a twig, or Bianca Belair, who looks like a twig.
Bianca got a little bit more meat on her bones than Sasha does.
Yeah, I give you that, especially around the rear end.
The badunka-dunk.
Yeah, the kadunka-dunk. Oh my God, that was horrible. Horrible clothesline, Tennille. I don't know what the hell. Spider in the corner.
No, tarantula.
Tarantula spider. Same insect.
Yeah. Okay, I have a feeling. Now, I don't know the Dana Perrazzo storyline, but I can just see her pissing off Susan and awakening the undead bride Su Yung.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See, that's another. I think that's why in Impact, I think we kind of pushed away from it because of some of the ridiculous gimmicks, and some of the gimmicks, I think if properly treated, would have been good. You know, one thing I do gotta say, the women's standard has to get a lot better now because Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker did that 5-star match. So I think everybody has to kind of hit that next level, if you will, to try to be a top women's match. Beautiful back suplex by Dana Perrazzo on Tennille Dashwood. A second one. Can we see a Three Amigos? Nope. She didn't do it. Nope. Ah, Lance, I was hoping for a Three Amigos.
Yeah. Well,
not everyone's Eddie Guerrero.
She tried it.
All right. Double on the hook suplex. I don't know what was the purpose of shooting it to the corner. Oh, that's right.
I don't know what the purpose of that roll was.
Just here we go. Tennille in one corner. Charge. Another splash in the corner. It almost looks like something that Rosemary used to do. That splash in the corner.
Yeah.
If that splashes in the corner is not going to get your boobs bigger. Speaking about, nice shot right there. What the hell? Oh my God. Who's the girl in the red? Is that Kimberly?
I think that's Kimberly.
God, she's fat. I mean, there's nothing wrong with big girls, but and the other girl's horrible looking. I guess this is the ugly girls club. Hey, Caleb is getting involved. Oh, he just knocked Kimberly down. And, well, and I guess he's kidnapped the other girl. No, he dropped her down. Lance, I'm confused. Glean Jacobs on YouTube. How you doing? Welcome, Glean.
Wait, Glean or Glenn?
Not Glenn. Glean. It says Glean.
I was gonna say, dude, we got Kane watching this friggin' A.
Yeah, right. All right. Again, welcome to HWR's coverage of Impact Wrestling's Rebellion. I am Joseph Scoldren Knight, along with my southern brother Lance Moss. Lance,
indeed.
That was a horrible Superfly. And if
I don't know what the hell that was.
I don't know. This match has been wacky from the get-go. Normally, again, we don't cover. This was kind of a surprise for us. I heard there was a pay-per-view, so I decided to cover it, get it. You can check it out on Fight TV, but I think we're almost over. Lance, I don't even know what the hell was that type of tilt-the-world slam. I don't know if
that was some sort of bullshit right there. I tell you that right there.
Yeah, end this match, please, Dana. Please end this match.
Or Emma, whatever.
Whichever one.
Somebody kick the ref in the nuts. I don't care.
All right, Dana Purrazzo with an arm lock. Oh no, reversed it. Emma, Tennille Dashwood, who was the former Emma, is taking on Dana Purrazzo, who was former NXT as well, defending the Knockouts Championship here in Impact Wrestling. And I gotta say, it has been a very interesting match. A little bit of botches, a little bit of not so communication.
Yeah.
Emma was never the great worker.
She was the eye candy.
Yeah, I have higher hopes for Dana Purrazzo because she is the worker. She's put on, like I said, a little bit of more weight. There we go. Finally, let's end this match, Dana. 1, 2, and 3. And the winner of and still Knockouts champion, Dana Purrazzo.
The winner. Everybody watching this pay-per-view, so that match is over.
Yeah, right. Oh my God, this match was extremely horrible. And then the women at ringside, Lance, Kimberly and
Su Young's eye when she's not in gimmick. It's just her gimmick does her no damn favors.
Uh-oh. Let's get Wild. There she is. Taylor Wilde. I guess she came back, Lance, from working at the Canadian McDonald's.
So she took a pay cut?
Yeah, you're right.
Or maybe she just does Impact on the weekends.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you got to have a full-time job when you work for Impact.
Yeah. Either that or food stamps.
Well, we all know Jesse Neal had some. All right, well, Taylor Wilde is back. She just cleaned house, and it's been a while we haven't seen Taylor Wilde. She was a former Knockouts champion back in the earlier TNA days. She defeated Awesome Kong to win that championship. And she took a timeout. You know what, Lance? I'm going to say this. She did get a breast reduction because the second time she came back, she blossomed. Now it's gotten smaller.
So she had a breast enhancement and now... Oh! That's Matt Striker.
Yeah, the hair gave it away. There go D'Lo Brown and Matt Striker. Matt Striker.
Okay, does it not look like D'Lo Brown could be a preacher on Sunday morning?
You leave him alone. All right. Oh my God! Don't tell me Impact has now Impact Plus. Now they have their own streaming service. Impact Against All Odds, Saturday, June 12th.
Wait a minute. Did that just say May 15th?
And this says June 12th.
No, before that though.
Something like that. I don't know.
I believe the next WWE show is May 15th.
Uh-oh. Looks like coming live. Impact Wrestling looks like it's coming live from an empty city. Our world changes again. Slammiversary this July live on what? Lance, did this make any sense? First it was at May 15th, then June something, and now July? And there was something off with this production staff or something?
Is Van Dam backstage again?
Yeah, right? Alright. Why does Demore look like he could be selling used cars?
Maybe that's what he does as his side gig.
Well, you know you can't work full-time here. Oh, man. Impact World Champion, TNA World Champion. That was the first step of uniting. Then you have Kenny Omega and his AEW World Champion. Wasn't that Moose? That was Moose, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Moose, you got $1 million body. Don't go to WWE and become the new Titus. Oh my God. Now, you know, and if you hear some noise in the back, it's just my wife washing some clothes here real quick.
I'll be right back. Gotta hit the bathroom, but I will be right back.
All right, we're coming to the main event of the night. AEW versus Impact is going to be the AEW World Champion Kenny Omega taking on Impact World Champion Rick Swann. Winner of this will represent both promotions and will be probably going on to take on other championships in Japan with New Japan Pro Wrestling and AAA. So my money is on Kenny Omega to win this, and this is gonna be something big here with this match. So we will see what happens next. Again, welcome to Hardcore Wrestling Radio's coverage of Impact Rebellion. And if you just tuned in now, let me give you the breakdown. Brian Myers defeated Matt Cardona, his former tag team partner. Big Cass replaced Eric Young with Joe Doriner and Diener, and Rhino defeated James Storm, Chris Sabin, Eddie Edwards, and Willie Mack. Trey Miguel defeated Sami Callihan, last man standing. Knockouts Tag Team Championship changed hands. Jordan Grace and Rachel Ellering are now the tag champs. Finn Juice, yes, you heard me say that right. Finn Juice defeated the Good Brothers to retain the Impact World Tag Team Championship. Dana Purrazzo defeated Tennille Dashwood, who used to be Emma in WWE, for the Knockouts Championship. And now we are finally in the main event. So we'll see how it goes from here. Well, it looks like we have a commentator returning now. He left WWE. He is now back. And I just want to make sure I get his name correctly. It's Dave Morano, who left the WWE, and now he is in Impact. All right, we'll see. Now, here is the strangest thing here is we have 2 referees in this match. It is Audrey Edwards from AEW, and we have basically we have Impact Wrestling referee. So this is double. This is going to be a purchase for issues here. Coming down the aisle with Don Callis, it is the Impact World Heavyweight Champion, Kenny Omega. Lance, you missed it a little bit. Remember Morano, who was a commentator in WWE?
Yeah.
He is now an Impact commentator. All right, Kenny Omega with Don Callis, and the Good Brothers are joining him as well. So this is interesting. I wonder what's going to happen here. You know, like I said, Lance, we're watching this pay-per-view because of this match and this match alone. It is for the AEW and Impact World Championships. And I think the idea is to unite all belts to become... Remember Ultimo Dragon? That he had many titles?
Yeah. At one time it was 7. One time it was 11.
Yep. I think what we're going to see here is Omega winning. I'm going to throw it in. I'm just going to say Omega. Omega is going to be throwing in his championship, and he's going to retain it. If he retains it, then I can honestly see him going to New Japan, defending his title there. I could see him going to AAA, and that will become the World Heavyweight Champion, something that we have not seen in a long time. Here is the other half. Here is Rick Swann along with Willie Mack, and I don't know who the other guy is. Eddie Edwards, I would say, Lance?
Maybe.
I'm sorry, guys. We haven't... Wait a minute. They just stood like, okay, they're coming in. Now, just to give you a rundown, Rick Swann has 2 titles. It's the Unified World Heavyweight Championship of Impact. It was the TNA Heavyweight Championship. If you guys remember, Impact was TNA many years ago, and now they switched it over to Impact, and Omega defeated Moose to win the TNA World Heavyweight Championship.
Swan.
Well, Swan defeated Moose, yes, to become the Unified Champion. So he has both titles. Whoever walks out of this is winning all 3. So this is the big significance. And I am just going to put the sound for this one just for the introduction.
Rich Swann, yeah, he is the underdog tonight. But this underdog is ready to turn into a wolf.
Lance, your prediction before this match gets started.
Omega.
Wrestling Rebellion, main event of the evening, world title versus world title contest, and it is scheduled for one fall. When the bell rings, we will have 2 referees calling the action. Representing Impact Wrestling, Brian Hebner, and representing All Elite Wrestling, Aubrey Edwards.
Joe, you smell that?
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing
Yeah, it smells like shit, doesn't it?
No, it smells like some bullshit afoot.
Take a break, you pathetic stooge. Let Daddy take care of business. Ladies and gentlemen, on a night that is 27 years in the making.
Absolutely.
The dream of a
As Brian Hebner.
Kenny Omega. And Don by God Callis, it's all culminating tonight in this ring. Title versus title. Champion versus champion. You are here in the presence of greatness. Hackenschmidt, Gotch, Stecker, and Strangler Lewis. Luthez, Harley, Race, Terry, Funk, Dory, Funk, Vern Gagne, Greg Gagne, Nick Buck.
Greg Gagne. What's he smoking?
Compared to the greatest wrestler of the last 10,000 years. Weighing in at 224 and a half pounds. From the wrestling capital of the world, Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Ladies and gentlemen.
That's not how you pronounce Memphis.
I know, right?
AEW World Champion, Kenny Omega.
All right. All right, so again, this is the main event tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent.
Dave Pencer.
Left accompanied to the ring by Eddie Edwards.
Yep,
And
Eddie
weighing
Edwards.
in from Baltimore, Maryland, he is the defending Impact World Champion.
Why does Willie Mack look like a modern day junkyard dog? And that's not a put down, that's a compliment.
Might have been trained by him.
I don't know. All right, this is a purchase here for, that's a big word, that's a purchase here for Insanity, because we got the Good Brothers on one side, we have Willie Mack and Eddie Edwards in the other, we have AEW referee Audrey Edwards on one side, we have Ryan Hebner for AEW on the other side. And you know what's funny here, Lance? We're gonna pause this right. We're gonna keep the sound off right now because we're back here. Looks like you're gonna see Hebner in the ring, Audrey Edwards on the outside. This is gonna be one of those matches, Lance, that can only end either double disqualification, or schmaz, or one. Or do you think, gasp, that Hebner might pull a Montreal Screwjob on Omega? Or a Montreal Screwjob on Swan?
Okay. It's either going to end schmaz, clean for Omega, or where the hell is Impact based out of again?
Currently they're based out of Florida.
All right. There's going to be a Florida screw job, and Callis will be like, and we made him do what his family does, and he did another screw job for us.
Now, remind me here, because you're a better a little bit of current historian, I'm not a big person for wrestling today, but Don Callis, I know who he is. He's the Jackal. He's the, he's worked in ECW, worked in the offices. I know that. But was he in WWE doing the screw job?
Yes. He was the leader of
That's the right to set. Wasn't he like the? I know in Impact, he was the authority, or he was not right to censor. I'm sorry, but another group.
He was. He was the leader of He was as the Jackal.
Right.
And he was the leader of Kurgan, the Commandant, and the other guy.
Yes, I remember that.
Red berets, green shirts.
Yes, yeah.
Those guys.
Yeah. And later on, those guys went on to become the Oddities.
Well, Kurgan did, and
Yeah.
Funny thing, this is a little bit of wrestling trivia. Kurgan is actually the bald-headed monster in 300.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that. All right, say what you will about Rick Swann. Match has been so far pretty good. These two, these guys, you know, they're going to give it their all. They're going to try to make this match a bigger thing. I can see these two come together in a rematch in an AEW pay-per-view. This is to boost Impact's ratings and pay-per-view buys, so I can honestly see. I'm going to go out on the limb here, Lance. I can actually see Anthem Sports selling Impact to maybe they might do a winner take all and have Impact get bought by Tony Khan and him just keeping it separate.
Maybe.
You know, Tony Khan can afford it. I would just say that he would turn this one into their developmental territory. So
I mean, it'd be possible, but there's a lot of contracts of a lot of big names.
Oh, hey, Lance, haven't you noticed that the logo for Rebellion is a star with
an Omega symbol in it?
Yeah. Now it could be all a schmaz, and Swan could walk away with it, but I don't doubt that. I don't think so. And again, just to catch up, everybody, it is we are Hardcore Wrestling Radio. I am Joseph Skoldrin Knight. This is Lance Moss. That's your cue, Lance.
Hello.
And we are Hardcore Wrestling Radio. You can check us out on the Facebook, in the group section on Facebook at HWR Chat Room. We are every Monday night. I would say, 8, 9? Whoa, nice move there. Okay.
Whenever the hell.
What the hell? All right. You can see the Impact's locker room, or the production staff are watching this match big time because they want to make sure. What's that called? The turnbuckle?
Buckle bomb.
Buckle bomb. Thank you. And damn, fancy shoulder breaker there. Kenny Omega is trying to end this match quickly. There's like 3 2 counts right there. Brian Hebner, they're screaming on Omega. So, doesn't look good for Impact right now. But like they say in wrestling, you know, the tide can change at any time. Omega with a headlock right there. Just grinding. Nope. Gotta break the hold. He's working on that neck, Lance.
Yep.
Rick Swann injured his neck when he got tossed in on the hardest part of the ring. And this is going to be a good match. I think this is going to go back and forth, but it is going to be a schmaz. It is going to be a schmaz. You know what makes me laugh here, Lance? You got Audrey Edwards wearing an AEW referee shirt. Here's Brian Hebner with no logos or anything.
Right. Gee.
You know, I don't
know. Does
know.
that shirt look a little tight to you?
Yeah.
Like a second shirt might be underneath.
There's Tony Khan, Jerry Lynn, and Tony Schiavone at ringside there. They're sitting in the stands. Audrey Edwards also on the outside. She's the outside referee peering in. Yeah, it looks like another shirt, Lance.
And did that count look a little fast to you?
Yeah. Well, like I said, they're not going to make it too obvious if there's a smudge going on. Jeffrey Dunham. So there's only going to be one champion for AEW and Impact. Yes. The premise here is they're going to unite the titles so you have one world champion. If you're a wrestling historian back in the 80s, mid-80s, well, early 80s, mid-80s, in the old NWA, the National Wrestling Alliance, Ric Flair was the territory champion. Him, Harley Race, Dusty Rhodes, Terry Funk, Dory Funk. We could keep going backwards.
Yeah.
They represented multiple promotions under the NWA banner. So
now those said territories have their own organizational champion.
Correct. They have their own heavyweight champion, but not world champion.
And 9 times out of 10, when the champ would come to town, the territorial champion faced the NWA champion.
Yeah, and that was like basically almost a secondary champion because it would not be the like Intercontinental champion taking on the world champion of both SmackDown and Raw. You know, what we're seeing here is the unification of 2 title belts, or should I say 3, because there's 2 in Impact right now. And the winner of this will be representing both promotions and will be going to New Japan Pro Wrestling to battle whoever is the champion over there and go to AAA to battle the champions over there. Kenny Omega pounding on Rick Swan's back, and Rick Swan looks like he's trying to do a Hulk Hogan Hulk up. And here's Swan firing back, chops across the chest. Kenny Omega reverses it, throws him in the corner. Yeah, and toss off the rope. Swan with a beautiful clothesline. And here we go, off the ropes again. Reversal. Swan into the ropes. Omega, nope, reverses it into a head scissors. Omega in the corner, Swan getting up. And here they go. You know, Lance, if something like this were to happen and there is one champion, do you think they'll do this for World Tag Team Champions as well? Beautiful Hurricanrana, standing Hurricanrana on the top by Rick Swan on Kenny Omega.
That's a tough one right there.
That we have not seen in any promotion. Usually have the world champion, but you never see a world tag champion.
The Hardys' quest for the gold, yeah, we have.
Yeah, but they didn't go around to the different promotions.
Yeah, they did.
They did? Oh, okay. I think
it was not New Japan, but a bunch of different territories. Like, I want to say they went TNA, ROH, and some other territories collecting tag belts.
Yeah. All right. Kenny Omega is in charge. Rick Swan down. Kenny's climbing the top rope. Oh, nope. He got met by Rick Swan. And now Rick Swan, Omega doing those karate chops and a headbutt. Another headbutt. I think it's hurting Omega more than it is hurting Swan. Okay. Here we go. Is this a power bomb, Lance?
No, this is what they call the Omega Bomb.
Well, Omega's not. Rick Swan is not doing it. And oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! They fell. They fell straight down. Swan screwed. Botchamania. Rick Swan on the top rope. Here he goes. Frog splash. Beautiful frog splash. 1, 2. No, a kick out. Audrey Edwards quickly went around to make sure the shoulders were down. Yes, I did say Audrey Edwards, AEW head referee. She is the outside referee. Brian Hebner for its Impact is on the inside. And I gotta say that was a scary drop. I mean, Omega.
Yeah.
They're lucky they didn't get hurt. There goes. Oh. Tony Khan, Tony Schiavone. There's 2 Tonys and 1 Jerry, and outside. Oh my God! A power bomb, a 2 count by Kenny Omega on Rick Swann. Rick Swann is not giving up. Again, this is excuse me. This is we could say AEW. This is AEW versus Impact World Titles. It is Impact's Rebellion pay-per-view. Uh-oh, Don Callis he was in position. Oh. Running knee by Omega. He's got Swann up. He's trying to get Swann is fighting it down. Omega reverses it. Whoa, Lance, you saw that?
Yep.
That's got to ring your bell.
Mm-hmm.
Omega tosses Swann in the corner. He goes to the opposite corner. And here he goes. This is Samaj right here. No, running knee. Holy crap. I thought he'll move. Here we go. Omega's trying to get Swann on the top rope. And we're going to see what happens. Oh. I don't know what this is.
Mega electric chair?
Yeah. No.
A fuck up?
Oh, a fuck up. Worst fuck up. There was supposed to be an electric chair. Swann slipped right off. And Omega had to settle like he got power bombed. Twice Rick Swann has screwed up moves. And I think Swann doesn't stay in long matches. So this is Omega is more the marathon man than Swann. But there we go. Both guys in the middle of the ring exchanging punches and chops. You could tell they're both getting tired. Well, a nice reverse kick. Knee to Swann. Whoa, exploder. Holy crap. Exploder by Kenny Omega on Rick Swann. I think that straightened out Swann's dreadlocks. Oh my God. Are we going to see another one? No. Oh my God. A full Nelson flip over. Or is that considered an exploder too?
I consider that a full Nelson suplex.
There you go. We need to consult the Iron Sheik. He's the master of the suplexes.
No, he's the master of the game of clutch. I fuck your ass and make you humble. I mean.
Kenny Omega's trying to do another one. Stunner!
No, that was more of a
RKO?
RKO cutter.
Yeah, Swann, I think, screwed that up too. Omega didn't even sell it. Oh! Oh! They messed up. Okay. All right. Brian Hebner is out. Swann just hit him with an RKO stunner. And Audrey Edwards is in the ring now. Checking out Brian Hebner. And here comes a chair. And she is going to allow... If she is going to allow this to happen with the chair... If she's a dedicated referee, she's not going to let him do it. Yup, she's standing behind him saying no. Yep, there he goes. She is a referee. Oh, she's got her back turned. Oh, here we go. Another stunner on Omega by Rick Swann. This is so far, like I said, I can't complain too much. Here's the wind-up. Are we going to see the pin? One. No. 1, 2. Oh, my God. Omega almost. I can see it here, Lance. Here it is. Here comes the schmoz. Nope.
Come on!
Yeah, a boot. Here we go again. Are we going to see a horrible suplex by Swann? 1, 2, kick out by Omega. Oh my God, this is something right here. Both guys are exhausted. Referee Brian Hebner took a bad stunner. And again, in ringside, you have Tony Schiavone, Tony Khan, and you have Jerry Lynn. On the other side, you have Scott D'Amore for Impact with his crew watching. And you have Don Callis. You have the Good Brothers on one side. You have Eddie Edwards and Willie Mack on the other. And another knee. Looks like, I can't even say this, folks. He missed with some sort of flip. And here we go, Omega. And what the, holy crap. 2. Oh, that was a beautiful, perfect, that would have been a perfect cradle.
The hell was that?
That was a cradle suplex. Oh my God. Oh my God, that was a power bomb. Oh my God, that was a power bomb. No, excuse me, pile driver by Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
On Rick Swann, and the referee just asked Swann if he was okay because that was powerful. That was, my God, that would have crushed someone. That would have broke their neck if they weren't in good physical shape. Again, HWR, Hardcore Wrestling Radio here, Skuldra Knight, myself, and Lance Moss. We're covering Impact's Rebellion pay-per-view. And this is the AEW versus Impact Wrestling's main event. Scott D'Amore at ringside. He's talking into his headset. Oh, my God. You got Tony Khan. You got... This is an important match for everyone involved. Running knees twice in Swann's face. If something's going to happen, it's going to happen here. Right here, at this moment. It's going to happen here. Here it is. It's going to happen right here. No! Another knee. Oh my God. 3 knees to the face. Come on, Kenny, let's end this match.
Yeah, let it be over.
All right, Swann is now back on his feet, taking powerful swings left and right on Omega. And Omega with another knee. God, he's going to have horrible knees in 10 years. Whoa, beautiful counter suplex by Rick Swann on Kenny Omega. Audrey Edwards is coming around, checking. Brian Hebner still out of it. Swann, he's in the corner now. Omega in the middle of the ring. Is he going to do the frog splash? Oh, he missed it. Omega's got to hit another knee. Yep, that's the next another knee.
Yeah. Come on.
Exploder here. We got another Kenny Omega exploder. Oh, now 1, 2, 3. Holy crap! Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, it's over.
It is all over.
Here we are. Here we are, and I'm gonna put the sound. I put the sound for everyone. We are in the end. We saw one hell of a match. Don't take nothing away from Rick Swann. He did a hell of a job in there. But your new unified world champion, Kenny, oh my God, Omega, or how you put it, Lance?
Kenny Omega?
Well, no, I gave you that so you could say Omega.
Kenny Omega.
Omega.
It was a sickening way.
I'm a little off because I've been gotten up at fucking 3 this morning. A little tired.
The plethora of V triggers scrambling the brains of Rich Swann.
I mean, you have to think
about. All right, well, here it is. He has the TNA World, Impact World, and AEW World.
Is pound for pound the very best wrestler in the world.
There he is, Kenny Omega with 3 championships. He is now the unified world champion of these companies.
And to paraphrase bar spitter Freddie Gibbs,
you know, yes, and you hear, what's his name, Morano Dave? What's his first name?
Yeah.
What was his first name, Lance? Is it Dave? Well, anyway, Morano, who was in WWE as a commentator, is now in Impact. All right, that is it for this. Thank you, everybody. Well, me and Lance are going to recap, and we're going to recap real quick on this pay-per-view real fast. And first of all, let's stop this here. All right, Lance, we saw one hell of a night of pretty much of TNA, or should I say Impact's return to, for us at least, to see him return to, how can I put this, to pay-per-view. We got a reintroduction to the new Impact. And before we say anything further, let me go with everybody. Let me re-say the matches that have happened. Josh Alexander wins the TNA or Impact Wrestling's X Division Championship in a 3-way match against Ace Austin and TJP, which is, what was that, TJ Perkins in WWE, Lance?
I believe so. I know I just couldn't stand the prick.
So we have that match. Matt Cardona lost to Brian Myers. They used to be together in WWE as well. Big Cass, yes, that Big Cass from also WWE, replaced Eric Young in a match with Joe Doring, Diener, and Rhino. And they defeated James Storm, Chris Sabin of the Motor City Machine Guns, Eddie Edwards, and Willie Mack. Trey Miguel defeated Sami Callihan in a last man standing match. Match with kind of botches there, but it wasn't too bad. The Knockouts Tag Team Championship was changed hands tonight as well. Jordan Grace and Rachel Ellering, who's defeated Kira Hogan and Tasha Steele. Again, this was a botch fest as well, but you had that match. Finn Juice, yes, I said that, Finn Juice. A tag team defeated the Good Brothers, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, to retain the Impact World Tag Team Championship. Knockouts champion Deanna Purrazzo defeated Tinell Dashwood, who everybody remembers as Emma from WWE. And finally, we got to see the Battle of the World Championships AEW World Champion Kenny Omega defeated Impact TNA World Champion Rick Swann. Kenny Omega is your now unified world champion. Lance, you and me have been here since the get-go. First of all, I'm going to give you a rundown. Since I did that rundown of the match, what was your favorite match of this event?
Well, the Myers. Oh, I'm just gonna call them what they were in WWE because I'm too tired to remember their actual names for this company. The Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins match was a very good one. But also, and this is going to sound weird coming from me, that 6 or 8 man was good, but also the Omega wife beater. I mean, what's his name match?
Yeah, Rick Swann.
Yeah. Fuck him.
Okay. I'm going to agree with you there. The Matt Cardona, Brian Myers, the 8-man tag, and the Omega Swan match were the best matches. A couple of the other ones were kind of with a little bit of botches. We did not get to see the X Division match because that was a pre-show match. But I got to say, I don't know, it wasn't as bad as a WWE pay-per-view, at least. It's weird to say that because this is our reintroduction to Impact Wrestling. At least for me, I did not know half the people in there. You know, the Finn Juice, I did not know. Trey Miguel, I did not know. I know Jordan Grace and Rachel Ellering, but I did not know the other 2 girls. Diener, Rhino, Big Cass, Eric Young, James Storm, Chris Sabin, Eddie Edwards, and Willie Mack, I know, but that Joe Doring, I did not know. And mind you, we did not know any of the stories leading into this, so
Yeah.
we were kind of getting fresh-eyed from this. Question for you, Lance. Now that Kenny Omega is a champion of 2 promotions, again, you harken back to the day as well. I said it as well when we had one world champion in Ric Flair defending his NWA World title in territories. How is this going to work with AEW and Impact?
Well. Impact could get bought.
I think so.
They're looking for something to put on that second or that third hour of TNT programming.
Yep. Who knows? You know, if Tony Khan does buy the promotion, I hope he does keep it separate because that gives people a place to work, like NXT, develop their skills. You can go from, I would say you'll go from Dark to Impact to, I guess,
whatever they call that thing.
Revolution or Evolution or whatever it's called.
Elevation,
and then go to AEW. Again, this is, I think if I'm gonna say it like this, if I want to harken back to the days of the territories, Impact Wrestling might as well be the AWA or World Class, and you know, Dark is the smaller territories, and then you got AEW, which is the former NWA. Again, not too bad. Pay-per-view. Swan got a bunch of botches in there. Lord knows the women's tag match was botchamania. The Emma versus Deanna was a little bit of a botches, but that's pretty much it. And
yeah,
we've been here for 2 hours and 29 minutes, Lance. So
yeah.
A TNA or Impact pay-per-view lasted 2 hours and 30 minutes. Again, congratulations to Kenny Omega. Great match. He is now the world champion of both. Let's see where this goes from here. So, Oh man, it's going to be a wild ride, and both guys did a hell of a job. Check HWR Hardcore Wrestling Radio every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just go to the group section on Facebook, look for HWR Chat Room. Usually we will share it anyway, so you can listen to our podcast where we talk about everything about professional wrestling from all the major promotions covered. I'll be putting up the results in a little bit on the HWR chat room, so you guys can check it out. I am Joseph Skoldrin Knight. You can check me out on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and Instagram. Just do the hashtag Skoldrin's Realm. I do everything for classic retro games to the current consoles, from PC to consoles. So make sure you check me out. I'm also on Twitter at Skoldrin. Lance, you do Lance Moss Coffee and Friends. What else is going on? Where can everybody find you?
You can find me at youtube.com/LanceMossTV. Also, Twitter, it's at LanceMossTV. And every Tuesday night, me, Zoe, and Steve, when he can show up. Also, whoever else decides to click the link and come hang out for, say about 2.5, 3 hours, but mostly it's been, an hour and a half because I'm having trouble sleeping and I get tired.
All right. So everybody, with that, I'm going to say thanks for participating. Thanks for being part of this. We had so many great folks show up. Thank you, Rafael Flores, for not only liking it, but sharing the stream. We have Glenn Jacobs, not Glenn Jacobs. We have Lionel Gilmore, Angela Young, and we have a whole host of others. My daughter Jenny, everybody was part of this. Thank you for liking the stream. And with that, Roadrunner S4 over on Twitch, thanks for dropping by. So with that, I'm going to say thanks for listening in to this Hardcore Wrestling Radio's coverage of Impact Rebellion. And Lance, send them home.
Buy the company!